Hi guys, I thought I'd share this super glam look that I wore over wedding season, and if you'd like to recreate it, keep watching. So I start off with prepping my skin and I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. You can use it as a base as well as fixing your makeup after. So for that lovely glow, I'm going to mix my MAC Gold Lights Strobe Cream with my Becca Opal Cream all over my face using a stippling brush, and I'm mixing two of my favorite foundations, which are the Fenty and the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm placing that all over my face with a foundation brush, and then going to use a buffing brush just to like blend it all in. The buffing brush I use is Kabuki brush, and it's just lovely and flat, and as you can tell I'm so distracted because I've got the telly on at the same time. So just blending all that away, and now I'm just going to go over the areas that I just need a bit more coverage. Using my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, I'm going to conceal underneath my eyes and on my eyelids because this will be an amazing base for my eyeshadows, and it's just great because it just stays in place and it neutralizes any dark tones that you have on your eyelids. So just placing that on and then blending it out with a beauty blender. I really pat it in just to make sure it just stays in place all around my eye and on my eyelids. And as you can see, I'm still distracted by the telly because something amazing must have been on for me to view it. Now I'm going to move on to my other concealer that I love, which is the Eye Eraser by Maybelline. Absolutely love it, but I'm going to use it as a highlighter as well. So going over all the areas that would actually be a bit more brighter. So underneath my eyes, forehead, nose, chin, upper lip, just brightening all those areas, and near the jawline too, and just patting away with the beauty blender just to make sure it's lovely and flawless. And just going to go back in with my Kabuki brush just to make sure that it's lovely and blended in. Now I'm going to go in to set it all. I'm going to mix in my Makeup Revolution banana powder with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and pack that underneath my eyes just to bake it and just to make sure that it's nice and bright and set in place. What I tend to do is just take it down the side of my nose because that actually gives the illusion of your nose being a lot thinner. So it's a good trick to actually try. Now, using these beautiful drops by Makeup Revolution, I'm just going to add a bit of luminosity to my cheekbones and just blend it out with the blender again. And I'll go over that again with a highlighter after. Now, setting my face, I'm going to use Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC and just warm up my face at the same time, just because I don't want to look like I'm a bit of a ghost, really. Now, moving on, I'm going to use one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, which are by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's the Modern Renaissance and the Soft Glam, and I'm going to mix them both together to create an amazing look. So starting off with Burnt Orange, I'm going to just cut my crease and just warm it up, create a bit of definition and just blend it out. So loads of backwards and forwards motion just to blend it out, and a little does go a long way. Now going in with Warm Taupe, I'm going to go over that again just to add a bit more depth and blending that out as well. Now using the colour, I think it's called Cypress Umber or something like that, I'm just going to define the edges of my eyes and just create a bit more drama and darkness just there. Going back with my blending brush, I'm just going to blend those colours together because I don't want no harsh lines. And I'm just going to go back in with each colour just to make sure it's still got that little bit of like definition. Using the colour Fairy, and I think it's called Glistening, I'm going to just brighten up the inner corners of my eyes and just blend that out at the same time. Using my fave highlighter at the moment, which is the Hyper Real palette by MAC, I'm going to go into my inner corners of my eyes and just make that stand out a bit more. Now I'm going to use my favorite eyeliner, which is by the Artist of Makeup, and it's the Extreme Liner, and it's so fine. I'm going to draw a beautiful black line across my eyes and create a slight wing at the end of it. and it's just absolutely amazing to use just because it gives you that precision that you need to create a perfect wing. Now I'm going to just carry on and blending that in and use that on the other eye and make sure that it just looks lovely and pristine. Now moving on to my waterline, I'm going to use a MAC paint pot, and I can't remember what this one's called, but it's like a nude color, and I like to put a nude color inside my eyes just because it makes my eyes look a lot bigger and it just gives that illusion of fresh eyes. Here comes the contouring. Well, I say contouring, it's more warming up my face as well as creating a bit of shadow on my face. I'm not a massive fan of full-on contouring, so I try to give the illusion of full-on contouring without doing the full-on contouring, if that makes sense. So as you can see, there's loads of different layers going on here just to give that illusion of definition on the face. Now my favorite product of all time has to be the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in bronze, and it gives me my contour, my highlight, my blush all at the same time, and it just makes my cheeks look like they look amazing. Now this is a good trick. It is to chisel out your features. So just go back in with the translucent powder, draw a line underneath your cheeks and then just blend it out. So I'm going to now blend out all the powder that was already on my face just to make sure that there's no powder left. Now my favorite mascara has to be this Hippie Mascara by L'Oreal. I'm going to give my lashes a bit of a coat with them before I go in with my false lashes. Now these ones were quite easy to put on because they're by my friend who makes lashes. It's Moi Online if you want to find her, and I absolutely love them because they give that lovely full-on lash effect without looking too heavy and clumpy. Now onto brows, I'm just going to give them a bit of a brush because, to be fair, I don't really need to do much to my brows. I'm quite happy that I don't need to, but I do have to put a bit of a gel on them just to keep them in place because they are full on and they do go all over the place if they're not maintained. Now I'm going to combine my highlighters, which are the Becca Champagne Pop and my Hyperreal by MAC, and look at this. Girls, boys, this looks amazing, but it is a bit harsh. So what I do is once I've put it on, I use another brush just to blend it out a bit, and then I'm going to add it to certain parts of my face where I want it to look glowing, which is just above my eyebrow, in the arch of my brow, my nose, on my upper lip area, and just blending it all out just so I am looking popping. Now moving on to lips, I'm going to use MAC Strip Down and Illamasqua Woo Lip Liner and actually draw out my lips and just fill them in. I love this colour combination because one's more of a brownie colour, one's more of a pink, and I like to go in between both colours when it comes to lining my lips as well as putting a colour on my lips. So just defining my lips with them right now. And now I'm going to use my favourite matte lipstick, which is by Sleek in the colour Birthday Suit, and put that all over my lips because I love this colour so much. It just suits my skin tone so well. And to finish off my eyes, I'm going to go back in with the mascara and just put that on my lower lashes, and using a spoolie, I'm going to just splay them out a little bit so I don't have this clumpy sort of lash look. And literally that is it. That is the look. Now I know there's loads of different steps going through it, but in all honesty it is well worth it, and it's probably my go-to look at the moment, and it's just been absolutely brilliant throughout the summer, especially for functions and weddings and everything. So if you enjoyed this video, please do let me know. If there's anything you guys would like me to do or show you how to do, please do let me know. But until next time guys, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.